Riverside just rolled out a brand new, completely free AI transcription tool that you absolutely have to check out right now. This fantastic utility allows you to drop in any audio or video file and instantly get back transcripts in over 100 different languages. It is truly wild that they decided to give this powerful feature away for free to everyone using the platform. This is especially significant because it's built on top of OpenAI's Whisper technology, the same family that brought us foundational models like GPT-3 and GPT-4. In just a minute, I plan to show you exactly how clean the output looks straight from the AI's initial run. After that, we will compare that raw transcript directly against a fully proofread version to see how close the AI truly gets to perfection. But before diving into the results, let's first walk through the entire user experience so you know precisely what to expect when you try it. Head over to their transcription page and you will immediately notice that the interface is about as simple as technology gets these days. There is absolutely no requirement to sign up or create any kind of account before you can even begin using the service. You literally just drag and drop your desired file right onto the screen and then click the start button to initiate the process. I personally tested this out using an old podcast episode we recorded quite a while ago, a roughly 50-minute interview session lasting an hour. The source file itself was almost 5 gigabytes, and the initial upload process took a few minutes to fully complete. That initial upload time felt fairly normal when dealing with such a large video file in the context of a web browser. I couldn't actually find any published limit for file size or duration anywhere on their documentation, which is interesting. They likely have some backend caps in place to prevent abuse, but nothing that stops you from uploading a typical long-form interview for now. Once the file is successfully uploaded, Riverside immediately starts processing the media content in the background for you. The coolest part is that you can actually watch the transcription happen right there in real time as the AI is actively running. It actively shows you the transcribed text appearing on screen alongside the specific time codes, while the system is hard at work. Watching that progress happen in real time, building the transcript before your eyes, is actually quite satisfying to observe. For that hour-ish long interview, the system finished the entire transcription job in just a couple of minutes, on their servers, which is incredibly quick. The user interface even showed the final transcript was ready even though the little progress wheels were still spinning in the corner. So from a pure speed perspective, this whisper-backed flow proves itself to be surprisingly fast for anyone using it. Now, what are the concrete actions you can take once you finally have the resulting transcription ready for export? There are a few simple, actionable options available to you right there on the screen for immediate use. You can choose to copy the entire transcript directly to your clipboard, ready to be pasted anywhere else. Alternatively, you can download it as a raw text file for more basic text analysis or archival purposes. Or, perhaps most usefully for video creators, you can download an SRT caption file intended for various video platforms. I do want to give you one quick but important note about what you get when you copy the text out of the tool. When you copy the transcript, it does dutifully include those helpful timecode markers throughout the entire document structure. However, the system, in its current state, does not attempt to label which speaker said which specific line of dialogue. This means for any multi-person episode, you will still receive one single massive wall of text, without any speaker identification whatsoever. That right there is a significant limitation if your goal is a cleaned up, multi-speaker transcript ready for immediate publishing and sharing. You would definitely need to pivot to something like Descript or another specialized tool for that crucial speaker, separation, and inline editing capability. The actual text file download you get from this tool is literally just the raw output from the underlying engine. There are no paragraph breaks or speaker labels included, just the words as Whisper initially heard them during the recording. The SRT file, on the other hand, is much more useful if your only need is generating simple, easily readable video captions. You can download that single file and quickly slap it onto any platform like YouTube, Vimeo, or LinkedIn for easy accessibility. I would strongly expect this Whisper-generated output to be noticeably better than what YouTube's own native auto-transcribe feature often provides to users. While YouTube has certainly improved its technology over time, it still makes some genuinely weird choices sometimes that can completely change the context. Now, let's cover a few important caveats you absolutely need to keep in your back pocket before relying on this tool. First, you cannot actually edit the transcribed text inside of Riverside's free transcription user interface at all after it's generated. If the AI mishears a specific proper name or a crucial URL, you must paste that text into another editor to make the necessary fix manually. Also, the system does not allow you to upload a custom vocabulary list or a preloaded set of proper nouns for reference. Because of this missing feature, names and specific brand terms can get mangled or misspelled more frequently than you would ideally like. For example, it might render a common term like GPT-3 as something like GTB3 if the AI is not being careful. That specific error isn't devastating news for your project, but it is certainly annoying if you expect publication-ready copy straight out of the box. There is also a weird functional disconnect between Riverside's main application and this new free transcription feature at this time. If you are already a dedicated Riverside user, this transcription tool is not currently tied into your existing account structure whatsoever. It functions as a completely standalone utility at this moment in time, separate from your primary paid features. My best guess is that they will fold this directly into the main platform very soon, especially since they mentioned an important app update is on the way. Nevertheless, for now, it stands as a very good standalone utility if your sole need is a fast transcript or some simple captions for a video. Alright, let's get into the core topic of accuracy and see how well this Whisper output performed on a real-world test. I took the raw output generated by Riverside and compared it against a manually proofread version using a free online comparison tool. The overall similarity score came out looking very strong, hovering right around the high 80s percentage-wise across the entire document. Most of the minor differences we found were simply related to standard punctuation choices and capitalization rules. A small handful of the discrepancies were specific proper nouns or URLs that got slightly garbled during the automated processing. The bottom line for this free tool is that it's an excellent foundation, but you should absolutely plan to proofread before any final publishing. Now, I want to make a quick pivot in the conversation to something else entirely that addresses the next step. If you are a content creator who spends a lot of time recording long episodes only to struggle turning them into quick, viral clips, listen closely. I want to discuss Vizard, a tool that completely changes that entire content workflow for the better and saves huge amounts of time. Think about the process we just analyzed. Upload long media, get text, and then figure out how to actually clip and distribute it effectively. Transcription, as we saw, is only the very first piece of that overall production pipeline you have to deal with as a creator. Vizard instead focuses its entire strength on the next, more automated step in that content lifecycle. This means turning your long-form content directly into polished, clip-ready posts automatically, without manual slicing. Vizard's real strength isn't just in transcription, but in its incredibly powerful auto-editing capability it brings to the table. You feed the AI a long video file, and it intelligently searches for the parts that are most likely to perform well, as short, engaging clips. It then expertly slices out those specific high-impact moments from the source material for you immediately. The system adds quick, professional edits automatically, and then exports them as ready-to-post assets for immediate use. For any creator needing consistent output without spending agonizing hours manually cutting footage, this feature is a massive time saver. Instead of combing through an entire hour-long interview to find just 10 great sound bites, the AI handles all that heavy lifting for you. Another feature I personally dig quite a lot is the powerful built-in auto-schedule function it includes in the platform. You simply tell Vizard how frequently you want to publish new content across all of your connected social channels. You set your desired posting cadence, and the tool will automatically schedule those clips to go out on every connected platform. This capability is pure creator hygiene, as maintaining a consistent posting rhythm is often the absolute hardest part of channel growth. Automation like this successfully removes that frustrating friction from your weekly content creation routine, making it smoother. Then we have the integrated content calendar, which acts as a single source of truth for all of your outgoing posts in one spot. Need to reorder a few posts for better flow, change a caption, or reschedule something for a different time slot tomorrow? You can manage all those necessary changes inside that single clean view and push them across all connected platforms instantly. Compared to that old piecemeal method, transcribe, then edit, then manually upload, Vizard offers a much more integrated and streamlined publishing loop. Vizard positions itself as the essential glue for any creator whose primary focus is scaling their audience growth across the internet. It achieves this by auto-editing your best viral clips, automatically scheduling their release, and providing that calendar to manage everything efficiently. This whole automated system means significantly less frustrating back and forth between different apps and far fewer manual uploads. Ultimately, it delivers a much faster path from your raw, recorded episode to a fully published, optimized social post. Furthermore, because Vizard is built specifically for short-form distribution, it prioritizes platform-ready formats and accurate captions. These small format adjustments are the crucial things that actually increase shareability across different social apps like TikTok. A straight-up transcription tool, by contrast, simply does not focus on these vital distribution details whatsoever. However, it is important to remain realistic about the current capabilities of any AI technology available today. No artificial intelligence solution available right now is completely perfect in every single conceivable scenario you might encounter. You will still want to quickly scan every single clip before you decide to post it live to your waiting audience. You should also tweak captions for the specific tone of that day, and always double-check any names or URLs that the AI might have missed. But the sheer amount of time saved by not hunting for the best moments and manually creating every clip is truly massive for creators. If you are a solo creator or a small team aiming to consistently push fresh content to TikTok, Instagram, and LinkedIn, this automation is a game changer. Here are a few practical tips for combining these separate workflows together for maximum weekly efficiency. Use Riverside's free transcription when you only need accurate raw text or SRTs quickly for archival purposes or a basic caption layer. If you decide you need deep, fine-grained transcript edits or precise speaker labeling, then bring that text over into Descript for final work. But if your main driver is accelerated growth through constant short-form clips, use Vizard to find the moments, refine them, and push them out everywhere. Final thoughts. Free tools like Riverside's are genuinely game-changing for making content accessible and getting that usable baseline transcript fast. Whisper's underlying accuracy definitely gives you a very strong and reliable foundation upon which you can build your content strategy. But if your ultimate goal is scaling distribution by creating multiple clips weekly that actually grow your audience, an AI-first clip editor will speed up your entire pipeline dramatically. So go ahead and try that free transcription tool if you want a quick, no sign-up transcript or captions for your media right now. It remains fast and impressively accurate for a tool that costs you absolutely nothing to use on a daily basis. However, if you are serious about scaling your content output and reaching new people, you should seriously consider layering in something like Vizard for auto-editing and scheduling. By using each tool for its core strength, you will shave off many hours every single week while publishing more quality content out the door. If you are curious about seeing Vizard in action on a real podcast to clips workflow, let me know in the comments so I can walk through it next time. That full demo will cover the entire process: upload, auto-edit, schedule, and then push live across a couple of platforms simultaneously. It represents one of those powerful set it and mostly forget it setups that truly helps you show up consistently without completely burning out your creative energy. Thank you all very much for taking the time to watch this detailed breakdown today. If this information was helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more creator workflows and advanced AI tool reviews. I will catch you all in the very next video when we explore more tools to help you grow faster.